Our next speaker is Richard Painter. Richard is a constitutional law scholar and a professor of law at the University of Minnesota. He is also a registered Republican, and he proves that gun control and sensible gun reform is a bipartisan issue. So please join me in welcoming Richard.
Thank you. I'm Richard Painter from Mendota Heights, and yes, I'm old enough to remember when there was a Republican Party that believed in law and order instead of letting all sorts of crazy people get guns. I mean, the notion that someone shouldn't even have to register a gun like we register a car, the notion that the police should know how many cars in our garage but not know how many assault weapons there are in the closet. I mean, it's just absolutely absurd. No one who believes in law and order, no one who wants to protect our country from terrorism, nobody wants to protect our children, or who says they're pro-life. I mean, give me a break. People say they're pro-life. Our children are being murdered in school. In the city of Chicago, every week we have several people killed. It's a tragedy, it's a national tragedy that we allow this many guns with no controls over what's going on, who has them, and who can get a hold of them. That we allow assault weapons in private homes. And I am shocked that the Republican Party has behaved this way over many decades, and it has been partially because the NRA has what I call a protection racket over the Republican Party. If you dare to speak up against gun violence, if you dare even suggest that the police ought to know where the guns are located, the assault weapons, as I suggested on Fox News and got trashed on by Tucker Carlson. Oh, boy. They won't let you run for dog catcher anymore. So the NRA says, you know, if you support gun control, we're going to primary you, get someone in there against you. Well, no more. We're going to send a message to every single elected member of Congress of both parties that this is going to stop. Jason Lewis, well, where is he? Is he at the NRA meeting? I don't know. But anyway, you know, we're going to send him a message. We're going to have to send messages to Democrats, too. Now, I know that Tim Walz has changed his mind on this as he's running for governor. We've seen this happen before. We saw this in New York with Kristen Gillibrand, who represented a congressional district, pro-NRA and all that, and then becomes the senator, changes her mind. That game is over. You got to make it very clear to Democrats, you're not going to run for a congressional seat anymore unless you take gun control seriously. This is the number one issue. You want to compromise with conservatives in the district, find something else. Taxes, abortion, whatever it is. But no more NRA money, no more killing our children. We're not going to tolerate the Republican Party. We're not going to tolerate the Democratic Party. We are going to stand up for law and order in this country. We are going to stand up against the NRA, which is using money to corrupt our Congress and our state legislature. And we're going to put a stop to it. So I thank you all for coming tonight, and let's go forward. And I thank the kids of this state who walked out of school to send the message to the adults that we have been flat out irresponsible in not dealing with this issue. It is about time. The time is now. We're going to shut down the NRA.